Hi guys, and welcome back to our mini tour of the Netherlands. It's Saturday the 29th of July and we are having a relaxing day in this fantastic house and garden before heading into Nijmegen to see the main attraction of our visit. We were a bit unsure about getting there but met some lovely people at this bus stop who made sure we went in the right direction.
Fantastisch hier zu sein.
That was a fantastic gig. The energy to stay on stage for over 3 hours non-stop just blows my mind. The organisation and getting people back home was great as well. Shuttle buses kept rolling up and we found ourselves back in the house about 45 minutes after the final song. This is just great. Love this place. Definitely come back here. Villa Rosa. So what's been happening? We flew into Amsterdam on Monday night with our Brompton bikes, unpacked them at the airport and after repairing a puncture cycled around the airport to the Corridon Hotel. The next day we cycled to our next hotel at Sloterdijk and on Wednesday we went to Zaandam. Thursday we visited the centre of Amsterdam and on Friday we got the train through to Nijmegen. Yesterday we went to see the boss and today we are going to check out some more of Wijchen. This is where we have been getting all our punctures. I hope you guys understand our frustration. This junction is quite cycle friendly, but if you go back 10 years you'll see it wasn't always this good. We are going to explore this lovely area for another day and possibly look for a bike shop as we need a couple of spare inner tubes just in case. Oh, trains! As we head through these quiet streets we spot a level crossing up ahead. For some reason I'm quite excited to use this on a bike. The bike shop was closed. They did have a cool vending machine on the wall but unfortunately they didn't have our size of inner tube. We then headed back towards Wijchen to explore and see what was going on, passing this cool windmill on the way. When we get near the centre there are quite a few things going on and the area had what could be best described as a gala day vibe happening. There was an information board outside Castle Wijchen describing that one of the largest airborne landings that has ever taken place happened here during World War II as part of Operation Market Garden. We checked out more of the vibe and some of the buildings and street art before heading back to the house. This is our last day at the Villa June Rosie. I called it the June Rosa yesterday. Been in there, and it's pretty good in there. I've not got the key with me so I'm not going to open it. Put the ashtray back up where it was. You don't smoke, you don't need it. This place is so peaceful. It's just good to be somewhere where what can I say? Just a contrast for how busy it is in the cities that we've been to. A nice peaceful few days. We had a great gig in the middle of it. So today we're going to go and test, we're not going to test anything, we're going to go and try and get close to one of the sirens to do like an emergency siren test first Monday of every month at 12 o'clock, and then for there we're going to get the train from Nijmegen through to Utrecht, and then we're going to look at the largest bike storage at a train station in the world. It's over 3 levels. We're going to explore that, find our hotel, go to our hotel, find a bike shop, buy more inside tubings because we went through about 20, and then it's off to the airport tomorrow to go back home. This has been a great holiday, absolutely loved it. Back on the road again. Jumbo! As we headed into Nijmegen, there were a few military jets out for exercise. It was quite impressive to see them flying over the city. All over the Netherlands, the public warning sirens are tested at exactly 12 noon on the first Monday of every month. The sirens sound for 1 minute and 26 seconds without interruption. This is a test signal, so there's nothing to worry about. The sirens are never tested on public holidays. Well, any minute now, we're going to hear the alarm. Well, that was cool. We carried on towards the train station, still enjoying this great infrastructure that's designed for all ages. It's everywhere you need it to be, and you don't have to think about it before you go. We arrive at the train station, buy our tickets and almost immediately get on a train. Quite enjoy this shot of a cycle lane that runs next to the railway line. When we arrive in Utrecht, we unfold our bikes and take in the surroundings. The largest parking facility in the world is located under this concourse. The parking facility has 2 entrances. It has a capacity for 12,500 spaces over 3 levels. There is also space for cargo bikes. Inside you can cycle to your space, and there is a one-way system with gentle ramps between each floor. There is also a bike repair shop that we visited to purchase a couple of inner tubes from. I really wished my camera had been running when in the bike shop, as the guys who worked there were really great. I would definitely give this bike shop 10 out of 10 for customer service. Parking your bike here is free for the first 24 hours, and cyclists check in and out with their transport chip card. A digital system guides cyclists to the available free parking spaces. I've seen so many videos and social media posts about this place, but to be here and see it with our own eyes is quite mind-blowing from a cycling perspective. The one-way cycle path goes round in an oval loop, and by this point I was using it like a velodrome. We headed through some really nice streets to the hotel we were going to stay in tonight, taking in the sights and enjoying yet another vibrant city with great infrastructure on our way. Our hotel was quite decent and we had views back into the city and over to the Dow Egbert's coffee roasting headquarters. The hotel had a feel that it was mostly used for business meetings, but it had everything we needed for tonight. We decided to treat ourselves to a takeaway, so headed back up to the station to get a Wagamama. After we had a bite to eat, I opted for my usual vegan katsu curry. It started to brighten up to what was looking like a lovely evening. After a quick look on Google Maps, we discovered that a quite magnificent piece of infrastructure was less than a 10-minute cycle away from our hotel. It would be rude not to check it out. We got the tunes on and headed out on this lovely evening. The Dafne Shippers Bridge is a cycling and walking bridge that crosses the Amsterdam Rhine Canal. The gentle on-ramp is integrated to go around a playground and over the roof of a school before getting onto the bridge. The designer's website showcases the bridge in all its glory, and I strongly advise using the link in this video's description to have a look. I will also provide a link to a video that Bicycle Dutch has made that describes this fantastic piece of infrastructure in much more detail. For now, I'm happy to have visited, cycled on and enjoyed using this superb bridge. We slowly head back to the hotel, taking in as much of this fine, warm summer evening in this great part of the city. Day 9. Today we are heading home. We're heading to the station to get a train to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, where we will get a flight back to Edinburgh. When we get to Edinburgh, we unpack the bikes and decide to cycle the 5.5 miles back to the car. We pop onto the road and last about 300 yards before getting back onto the pavement. Even on the pavements, the threat of cars in the UK is abundantly clear. This didn't feel safe, and the balance of road space allocated to cars compared to people walking is extremely one-sided. Going on a vacation in a country that puts people first really opens your eyes to the reality that cycling infrastructure in the UK, for the most part, doesn't really exist. We are light years behind the Netherlands, and it won't be until a full, practical cycling network is in place in the UK that we will start to see people from all ages and abilities using the bike for those short, everyday journeys. I have no doubt in my mind that there will be a tipping point when the majority realise the power and freedom that the bicycle provides, and when that day comes, the world will be a better place.